Just picked up this HK USP Compact and realized that there's a weird issue with it. We're clear. So has double action. There's a reset, and it feels as though single action is just dropping from half cock. And if you look at the travel, it's definitely not going back all the way. This thing is pretty gnarly. I got a really good deal on it, but maybe that's because it's got issues. We'll have to dig in a little deeper, and hopefully it's nothing serious. There's so much gunk in here. Everything was basically like seized up with, I don't know, some thick, waxy lubricant. See, I can get the hammer to remain back sometimes, and other times I get hammer follow. And I think I figured out how this is happening. All right, so I have the slide removed here. I think I can show you what I'm almost certain that the issue is. Most trigger mechanisms, if you take a close look at them, you can analyze how the parts interact with one another to determine, how it should properly function. As I was reassembling this one, something kind of jumped out at me. At certain angles, like if I tip this up with the muzzle end up and cycle the slide, the hammer remains in the rearward fully locked position, or fully cocked rather. But at every other angle, I get hammer follow. And that led me to believe that maybe it's something to do with the sear. Well, the sear engagement is good. The hammer and the sear don't have any excess wear or anything like that. However, I noticed this little spring right here, this leg. That is a sear spring. And it's supposed to have a second leg right here. But it seems as though it's missing. So if you take a close look there, you can see that it looks to be broken off. So I'm gonna have to get a replacement one. It should be an easy swap now that I've had it apart, but this trigger mechanism is not super fun to disassemble. But now that I've done it, I'm confident I can do it again pretty easy. So you got your hammer, you have your sear. Ideally, you'd have a spring that's pushing on the sear right there, just as you have another leg of that spring right there. Now, if I tip this forward, notice how the hammer does not stay in the fully cocked position. Now, if I were to push ever so slightly right here, you're going to hear a click. Now the hammer is safely in the fully cocked position. It's definitely a broken sear spring leg. That's causing the issue.